Have you ever experienced this? I pray that you haven't, but the truth is that you probably have. And I say facetiously, but very truthfully, it is one of the most painful experiences known to mankind. After a long vacation, you, the family, you've been away maybe for a week. Let's say it's a holy vacation. You went to Eretz Yisrael, and now you're boarding the airplane to return home, to get back to regular life. You maybe had a nicer seat on the way there, but on the way back, it's all over. You're flying in the back of the airplane. You're going to be in coach, middle seat. It's uncomfortable. You're schlepping the doona. You're schlepping the suitcases. You didn't pack your suitcases very cleanly on the way home. You just threw everything in. And if you don't live near to New York or Los Angeles, so you probably need to take multiple flights home. One of them probably got delayed. And the person who's working behind the counter at Hertz or Budget Rental Car probably isn't exactly an Albert Einstein level intellect. So you get delayed there. If you get the point, you're exhausted when you get home. You finally rest your head on the pillow after you've unpacked the bags and safely brought the family home, only to remember that, yes, you guessed it, I forgot to daven Maariv. It's a tough challenge. Hopefully, we all would get up right away. I pray that, but at least, maybe not put on a hat and jacket, but at least just get up and pray and have a little bit of concentration, maybe just Shema Yisrael, something, but it's something that is a real nisayon. But yet, folks, this is exactly what happened to Yaakov Avinu. And look, in a very mature way, how he aced this bechina. Vayetze Yaakov mi Be'er Sheva vayelech harana. He's traveling a great distance, a personal exile, running away from his antagonist. Spends a couple years learning Torah, his Shem ve'ever. And ultimately, Rashi tells us, Vayifka, and he bumped into this holy place, Jerusalem, Mount Moriah. Rashi says, what? Vayifka? What happened? Why does he know that it's Beis Elokim now? What happened before? Rashi tells us, fills us in, because really, he passed it. He went all the way to Haran, and then he realized, oh, is it possible that I'm really not going to go back and daven in Jerusalem? So in this situation, he steadies his nerves. He calms himself. He puts his shoes back on, and he walks back to Jerusalem to daven Maariv. I didn't daven at the Kosel. And not only that, the model student, the poster boy, Yaakov Avinu, walks right back into hazardous enemy territory where he may bump into this crazy demon who's out to get him for revenge. But it doesn't matter. Vayifka b'makom. He bumps into the place because Yaakov put his shoes back on, put on his hat and jacket, and walked back to Yerushalayim. Yoev daite l'mahader. That is the level of Yaakov Avinu. And Rabbi Desler points all of this out. That we learn the sugyas of the avos in a very real way. In a mature way. Not as children's stories. And after all of this, it is not even the slightest wonder why the ground contracted beneath him and he teleported back. Because after such dedication that Yaakov Avinu showed to get out of bed, after a person has yet to daven Maariv, after a long journey, but then not only that, to actually institute Maariv, for that situation, it seems the ground does contract.